How's everyone doing? Today I have a Blu-ray and DVD update. 7 pickups right here. If you've seen any of these, definitely let me know what you think of them. First up, from Universal, they sent me in for review 2 copies. One a 4K Ultra HD, which does include the Blu-ray and digital copy. This is the extended edition. It also includes theatrical version. Really nice slipcover for it. And again, it has the black case right there for the 4K Ultra HD. Really sweet looking slipcover there. I love the heck out of that. Nice sheen to it. And they also sent along the Blu-ray, DVD, digital HD edition too, again, which has the extended edition. And yeah, so it's the story before Snow White. So I'll be doing a giveaway for this apparently. So this is from Universal, and this comes out on, I believe, August 26th. And the first Snow White and the Huntsman movie, stunning, visually, very aesthetically appealing, great cinematography, great acting. But the movie, for me, was a tedious watch. It just dragged. I think it was like a 2-hour movie that felt like a 5-hour movie. I just really wasn't that into the storyline, but I did like the acting, and again, very visually stunning. From the trailers I've seen so far of this, it looks to be very similar for that visual style, kind of a darker, washed-out hue, but it just still looks just beautiful from the trailers and clips. So I'm expecting the same here with this one. And great cast as well. Charlize Theron, Chris Hemsworth are reprising their roles. You have Jessica Chastain and Emily Blunt, and I believe Nick Frost is in here too. So I guess this is kind of leading up to the story. Basically the betrayal of the evil queen right there against her sister. And the Huntsman and Jessica Chastain have to help the sister overthrow Charlize Theron. The good queen, essentially, the Ice Queen against the evil queen right there. Otherwise, there'll be evil across the land. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. It does have deleted scenes, commentary, gag reel, Dress to Kill, Love Conquers All, some behind the scenes and more director commentary. So some good special features and some Blu-ray exclusive special features too. 2 queens and 2 warriors meet the dwarves. Magic all around. A look at the visual effects. So yeah, just a whole ton of special features on here. So very cool. I'm not sure which. I'll probably give away the Blu-ray edition because this one has the 4K Ultra HD in the Blu-ray, and I've talked about 4K Ultra as well. I think there's going to be a niche market because I still think DVD sales, I think, are still higher than Blu-ray sales by like 5 times the amount. So there's a lot of people that still haven't switched over to Blu-ray. So I think there's still a lot of people who don't want to basically repurchase their whole collection on 4K. But I have seen 4K, and it is stunning. It is an upgrade. But I think it's just going to be kind of a hard sell. I don't know. It's going to be like a gradual thing. I don't know how well it's going to do overall. But it's definitely something that I personally want to look into just because I appreciate that the immersive sound quality and the picture quality as well. So there you go. I'll probably keep the 4K version, and I do like that. That slipcover is just hella sweet. Love the heck out of that. Now, 2 awesome release. Well, I shouldn't say that. Everything Arrow Video does is awesome release-wise, but this is the only movie that I don't think I'm going to keep in my collection. Microwave Massacre. I remember seeing pictures of this for ages. It was always one of those ones that kind of drew me in. I always wanted to see it, but I don't think we ever had an official release here in the States. And I love the newly commissioned artwork right there. Again, everything that Arrow Video does release-wise is fantastic if you're a fan of the film. Great collector packaging, newly commissioned artwork, and then you have the reversible artwork as well. That's the old school artwork right there. And then you've got disc artwork. There's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack right there. And then you've got an advertisement, suture, and then you've got the booklet in here too. So all kinds of information about the film if you're a fan of it. And again, you know, new transfer, new special features. So if you're a fan of the film, Arrow Video does a great job for collectors, but this movie was dull. It was just dragged on. It says it was only 76 minutes. It's another one that felt like it was like 3 hours long. Holy moly, it's a cannibal comedy movie essentially. And I didn't think a movie like that could drag, but it really did. Jackie Vernon was a comedian who I'd never really heard of before, but he kind of reminded me of Rodney Dangerfield a little bit with the delivery and just how he was. Not quite as energetic as Rodney Dangerfield, that kind of eye-popping thing that Rodney Dangerfield does, but kind of self-deprecating. Jackie Vernon does a deadpan performance here with the delivery of the lines, and he's a construction worker who has a nagging wife who's cooking up all these like specialty recipes which he hates, like these, you know, fancy dishes, and he just wants the basic meat and potatoes kind of stuff. And so he gets tired one day of all her nagging, and he basically kills her and accidentally eats her, and then starts to crave the taste of human flesh and starts banging prostitutes and then killing them. And that is basically the storyline right here. And they don't do a great job of talking about certain aspects, like he has a pacemaker. They don't do a great job with that. And then the microwave is this old school huge microwave because it's one of the very first ones. But man, this just dragged. The jokes just kind of fell flat. The gags just didn't work. The pacing was terrible. It was rough to sit through. It was a battle of attrition. There's really only one part that I thought was entertaining here, is when they're going through the drive-thru and you see the drive-thru girl. That gag was funny. Besides that, this was just not one I would recommend, and probably the only Arrow Video release that I'm probably not going to keep. Again, I was just so disappointed in this movie. And out of all the other ones, there's crazy releases from Arrow Video, but there's always been something I've appreciated about the movies. And this is the only one that I don't appreciate. I could not recommend it. It kind of reminds me, there's some other great cannibal comedy movies. Cannibal Women in the Avocado Jungle of Death with Bill Maher was a great one. Adrienne Barbeau, I think Shannon Tweed was in there too. That's one I remember all the time as a kid growing up. Eating Raoul is another one that was very entertaining. Both of those ones are good. So there's a bunch of cannibal comedy movies that do work. There's a couple that I can't remember. I think Eugene Levy was in one a long time ago too. But this is the only one that I've seen that just didn't work for me. But if you're a fan of the film, you'll definitely appreciate it. Next up is just a phenomenal release. Arrow Video does such a great job on their box set releases especially. And I'm so happy that they're here at the US releasing too. So this is the Female Prisoner Scorpion Complete Collection right here. It has Miko Kaji from Lady Snowblood, Stray Cat Rock. This is like a big defining role for her, where she's playing the Scorpion character, a very strong female lead character looking for vengeance. And it's 4 films. It's Female Prisoner 701 Scorpion, Female Prisoner Scorpion Jailhouse 41, Female Scorpion Beast Stable, Female Scorpion 701's Grudge Song. And so there you go. You got the releases all right there. Nice outer slipcase. And some fantastic special features. This is limited to 4,000 copies. I'm going to do a special video talking about this, but nice hardcover book right here as well. And all kinds of artwork, the newly commissioned artwork. Lots of tons and tons of information in here. So very cool. And a beautiful poster as well. There's dual-sided. Again, I actually prefer the old school artwork, I think, over the new school artwork for this one. That's the case for a lot of releases, not just Arrow Video, but Scream Factory and Eureka and a bunch of different ones. I like a lot of the older releases, but here we go. Again, there are slim case ones on these ones. And yeah, oh, that's awesome. This is the Grudge Song one. Love that old school artwork right there. The new school artwork is just kind of generic to me. I don't know. I'm just not feeling that. The same thing with this one. I mean, this, honestly, this artwork, this is something I would have drawn in like 5th grade to me. I don't know. People always say, oh, you can do better than do it. I can draw better than that. And I think most people can if they actually tried. But yeah, again, old school artwork I prefer again. So, and then again, there are Blu-ray DVD combo packs in here as well. So very cool. And then, again, I think that artwork is terribly generic and looks very juvenile-esque. The drawing looks like something I would have done in, like, you know, elementary school, middle school. I don't know. Just not impressed with that. So, sorry if I'm being overly critical, but I'm just being honest. The old school work on that one wasn't fantastic, but definitely better than the new school one. And again, I think that's just kind of generic right there. And it's basically about her going to the prisons and fighting, and I like that old school artwork on that one way better. And so she's an awesome actress, and this is definitely one of, I guess, the roles that are put her in prominence. I have not seen any of those ones to my knowledge, so I'm looking forward to checking out this. I'm gonna like probably binge watch this weekend. So super for that, and such a beautiful looking set. I've loved their recent releases. Their box sets just mind blowing, phenomenal. One of the best companies out there worldwide. And next up from Artsploitation Films is Observance. I saw a trailer for this and mixed emotions. Right off the bat, it reminded me of Rear Window. Basically, this guy, it looks like it's going to be a psychological horror / thriller movie, and I guess he's hired as a private investigator to watch somebody, and then I guess it looks like he's being watched, and I don't know, it just seems very suspenseful, but also the pacing from the trailer alone looked like it could be plotting. So we will see how this works out. I do like Artsploitation. Their earlier waves of films were just awesome. Bloody Knuckles, Cub. There's a few other ones that were just excellent. Bloody Knuckles is one that I plan to do a full review for. I think I just showed it briefly and talked about it briefly before. But that is a fantastic horror comedy movie revolving around freedom of speech and stuff like that. Highly recommend the heck out of Bloody Knuckles. Look forward to a full movie review of that coming up soon. But Observance right there, I'll be checking that out. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these ones. This is essentially a mail day. Next up is Sweethearts of the Gridiron. And I guess this is basically in 1940, they were the first ones to do, like, I guess, halftime cheerleader kind of routines. And yeah, it's just talking about that at Kilgore College. And it's the Rangerettes. They're world famous, apparently. First time I've ever heard of them. But I guess they kind of inspired that halftime entertainment. The home state of Texas and around the world. This is from Wellgo USA. It's on DVD only. I'll be doing a giveaway copy of at least one, and if I don't enjoy it, both copies. But just because I don't always enjoy it doesn't mean you might not. You know, everybody's got different tastes. That's one thing I always try to do with my reviews. Even if I don't like something about it, I'll try to point out something that maybe other people will enjoy. Like, for example, I know there's a lot of people that like Microwave Massacre. It's become kind of a cult cheese film, and I actually watched the commentary, or not the commentary, the special features in here, basically kind of like look back and talking about it with the director, producer, and one of the actors in here as well. Actually, two of the actors, because one of the producers had a little role in here too. So it was interesting to see that they're talking about making a sequel. Yeah, for me, that just, again, there are fans of this film, and if you are a fan, you'll definitely love this release. So, you know, you have to be objective when you do reviews. You can't just, there's so many people on here that just crap on films. Even if you don't like it, there's something you can point out. Like for the original Snow White and the Huntsman, visually stunning, great acting, great cinematography. From technical standpoints, fantastic, but the film just didn't work pacing-wise. It was very tedious to sit through, battle of attrition. The storyline just didn't intrigue me overall. It's something we've seen so many times before and done better. So yeah, there you go. Once I do view these all, I will review them all, and then I'll be doing some giveaways. And I think I'll probably just do a giveaway for Microwave Massacre, because I know there's people out there that do enjoy it, and I'm just not one of those people. But there you go. It's all about honesty, and I'll be doing actually a few giveaways. The Huntsman I'll be doing a giveaway for, Sweethearts of the Gridiron I'll be doing a giveaway for, and Microwave Massacre. I've got so many giveaways coming up soon. I've got a lot of content coming up soon, and it's all because of you guys that I can do these giveaways. So thank you so much for all the support on here over the years. I really do appreciate it. And look out for the giveaways coming up. I've got a ton. It's going to be, next couple months are going to be jam-packed, and it might seem like overload with the giveaways, but hopefully you'll still appreciate it. And again, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. And again, let me know if you've seen these movies, especially since I haven't seen any of them.